What's up, guys? It's Bonticune here, bringing you a spontaneous video from my car. I just got out of class, but I decided that I wanted to show you what I was up all night doing. So about 12 hours ago, obviously, this guy showed up. He said, "I declare I want this place." Well, long story short, let me just say that when he invaded us, he was 110 million might. And this is after he's healed, so let's go ahead and walk you through what happened. First off, we do have gaps in our hive, and that's not good. We need to get that sealed down. But he sent in a little invasion force to try and take the hive from us. First off, his entire guild, even with him, is smaller than us. They are not strong enough to take us down. You got one guy right here, 20 mil. Yay, whoop-de freaking-do. And then you got two guys that have managed to get themselves onto this island. As you can see, BOV has come in. And he's right here. He's winning to KOK. Probably hoping to get tier 4 reinforcements because his account sucks. And he realizes it now. I actually ran the numbers. Let me show you the scout report that I just got of him recently. Which, by the way, keep your anti-scout on, dude. First off, that's dumb. Secondly, his hero lineup is awful. Mine is actually better than his. Thirdly, his troops. Really? Look at that. 2 million troops, all tier 3, absolutely no layers, and he has 282,000 fire trebs? Why? Why do you have that many siege? It's almost cringeworthy. And it's even more cringeworthy to note that he had probably dang near 3 million troops when he attacked us last night. And I'm about to get to that. I'm going to get to that, and I'm going to show you what exactly is going on. But I'm pretty sure he's offline right now. He could be sitting there hoping that we don't do anything. But if he's offline, he's doubly an idiot because, first off, he left on his construction stuff, and he did not shelter his hero. Oh, retry. Lag. Come on. Alright. And so, oh my gosh. So their guy, right here, invaded our hive and started harassing us. He thought that he's just too dang cool. Oh my goodness. I'm not in a great Wi-Fi spot, so I keep running out of Wi-Fi. In any case, he invaded our hive, and he just kind of sat there and harassed our people. And then Skunk successfully hit him at one point and took his hero. And so there was another guy sitting where he was at, and he ported out, and this guy ported in and started hitting him, and then also declared that he's taking the hive from us, whether we like it or not. And here's how that went for him. Let's find that. So yeah, here is the first hit. As you can see, it didn't go over too well for him. He even used a max troop boost too. Nope. Did not work out too well. Oh, as you can see, he sent the best of the best when it came to heroes, and in addition to that, yeah. So what happens when you don't send layers? So, we on the other hand had layers, so we lost some stupid stuff, as you can see with our wounded. Look at all those grunts that we lost. That sucks for us, doesn't it? So, most of our wounded in that hit were just straight grunts. And then we got this lovely defense report. And it's, well, he did more damage. I'll give him that. But as you can see, that is a, I'm sorry, guys. I just find this hilarious. That's a nice little rally that he had there. Although he only managed to muster up 1 million, and I found out why. Because in my scout report of him, let me bust that back up. Guys, I ran some calculations, and I'm pretty sure that I am almost at, if not at, where he is in terms of, like, closeness to tier 4. Because he's got, like, a lot of level 25 buildings. He's got 2 million troops. That's a lot of might right there. However, when it comes to... Let me find it. His prison is level 25. Okay, you know, not too bad. His battle hall is only level 21. That's sad. Their head guy needs to have a higher level battle hall, and honestly, I would hold that battle hall. I would upgrade the battle hall before the prison. That's just my personal preference, but I feel like having a bigger rally is more important than being able to execute prisoners a little bit faster. And then, I believe all the way at the bottom, his altar is only level 16. So I'm about on par with him. Like, going back into my castle. My battle hall is going to level 24. It's about a day away. My prison is level 20, and my altar is level 16. I have 20,000 gems. Once that battle hall finishes, I'm going to be upgrading a little bit more. Now, anyway, back into the reports. Which lovely report were we looking at? We were looking at the rally, weren't we? Was that this one? I believe it was. So yeah, he and his people lost 146,000 more right there. Then you go on to the next one. He's lost 98,000 more. And then he's lost 50,000 more. And then 72,000 more. 50,000 more. 58,000 more. 52,000 more. And then 116,000 more. At this point, I had actually, like, gotten online and I had, like, recalled my reinforcements and then refreshed them, so he had fresh reinforcements from me. And then here, 125,000 dead. None wounded, just all dead. I'm not entirely sure why it happened that way, but it did. As you can see also, he's not just using his best heroes, he keeps throwing in random heroes as well. Ones that are just, they're not good. They're not good heroes. And because of that, he's just hurting even more. I mean, look at that. He sent in Prima. He sent in an uncommon, or green as some would like to call it, Prima, in that wave. There's not even siege in the wave. What? It's almost cringeworthy watching this guy fight. He's not strong. He's pure just troop might. And for some reason he thinks that makes him better than everybody else. And he learned this time that that's not the case. There's 157,000 more dead. We started suffering a few dead troops. I believe it's Skunk. His infirmary is filled up. And he decided that the hits were worth it. So he kept it up. And then we'll get to that in a little bit. Actually, no, I'd like to show it because I want to show you what happened when I attacked him. I engaged a garrison of his. I didn't know that there was a garrison there because the guy had anti-scout on, but forget it. Who cares? I did that much damage to him, despite him having more people in it. He suffered more dead. I suffered more wounded. I had less people. Overall, I did pretty dang well, especially the fact that most of my dead were tier 1. I actually didn't check that until now. I only suffered 4,900 tier 3 dead. He, however, suffered all of his tier 3 dead. His heroes were garbage. Simple as that. And so then we move on to the next thing. And this is my attack on another one of his garrisons. This one I won. And I won it by a landslide, and his infirmaries were filled up, so they were just straight dead for him. Let's go over and look at what died. As you can see, half of my dead about were tier 1, tier 2. And yeah, here's where that. And then we move on to the next one. And I hit this guy's turf. This was one dude that was just one of the annoying people. I think he poured it out, actually. He got wiped out. We saw to that. He was the smallest guy in the group. He didn't even stand a chance. And then this one, Mr. Warley, a cocky POS, he would keep moving troops out of the castle, and then his castle would get wiped, his prisoners would be freed, and then he would immediately go and take the prisoners back. And then he kept trying to do that. So eventually, I just nailed the sucker, and I took a hit. But it was worth it, because it got him to stop. He's still sitting there, but he has no heroes on his hand anymore. And then we're back to the scout report of this guy. Yeah, so they think that they are going to take us out. They think that the unyielding is going to bow down to them and that we're going to leave our home and just call it a day. I beg to differ, and I think that my 600,000 kills that I accumulated wiping the floor with them last night kind of shows that. I've gotten 4.8 million kills since I hit Kingdom 35 now. I've been battling like crazy and burning through troops, but I'm having a great time with this. We got more wars on our hands, but all this stuff that happened last night was without BOV there. Tonight, they will be here, and it's going to be even better, and I'm strongly encouraging the UU to jump in and help. We need to start coordinating very well. And this guy, we can zero this guy. He's got, I think, 10 level 25 infirmaries. Assuming he hasn't researched much into infirmary capacity, which I'm willing to bet he hasn't. That's 400,000 that he can hold. Within the span of a couple of rallies, we could start filling up his infirmary and start just killing troops. And if we could do it before he wakes up, that would be beautiful. Honestly, if I was his, if I had his troop count, I'd take him down solo. That would be an easy thing to do. He's got no layers. He's got no skill. He just throws troops blindly at people because he's rich out of his mind and threw all of his money into spamming like 3 million troops, and now it's hurting him and he's mad. He is so frustrated that we are wiping the floor with them. So, I just wanted to make that video, show you guys what we've been up to. If you like the video, then please give it a like. I encourage you to subscribe to me. I'm going to keep coming out with videos as often as I can. I'm going to have to hold off my tips and tutorial series and stuff until I can actually take the time to make it, because right now I have to be on guard. I'm almost constantly online right now. I bought a shiny new hero. I'm so excited. She's so good. So I'm going to start working on her. I'm working on her, and then I'm also working on Ethereal Guide. She's really freaking good. Like that. Whew. That's a heck of a thing. And so I'm definitely going to keep working on her, because she is going to be super helpful in both attacking and defending. I'm going more for a ranged build, honestly. With so many people running around with calves, it's just ridiculous, and I figured that the easiest thing to do is just build a bunch of ranged units and wipe the floor with them, and clearly it's proven to work, at least to an extent. So, I do so hope that you guys are enjoying my videos. Leave me a comment if you think that there's any tips that there could be for me. Send me a mail in game if you got anything to help with, man. Hey, if any of you want to just pipeline me to tier 4, I'd appreciate that too. I'm just kidding, guys. Alright. Bye.